Look, I just want you to listen here, brother, and listen here, sister. Be honest with you. This is what I look like. I ain't got no problem with you at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have any animosity towards me. I just be, chilling on my own. For real, cooling. I'm like one of those folks that I just look and then, shoot. I stare you right in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I just want to look into your, I look into your eyes and it tells me everything about you. A lot. Like, seriously. From the moment we meet, I can read your whole everything. All your soul. Unless you don't look me in the eyes. Unless you don't look me in the eyes. But even if, I'll catch you for a second, that second that we lock eyes, I'm in there. I've read it all. Do y'all feel like that? I like to there's no such thing as too much eye contact. If we're talking, we're looking, we're locked in. We are locked into each other. I want to know exactly, I think even talking is unnecessary when, you're locked in. It's extra. At some point, I could talk to a person without even saying words. We've all done that before. We look at something and, you just, but I love talking to, being able to mix in having a conversation with someone without talking is pretty interesting. Or, being able to mix it in. You have the option of hey, you can look at each other and you can just communicate right away, especially something that's funny. I see something funny happen and then I look at my friends and it's just yeah, we all laugh together. That is my favorite thing. It's laughing with other folks. Oh man, I love laughing with other people, especially if they have my humor is by far the darkest. It is so dark. This is why I don't say half of my jokes out loud, because you people would probably think I'm crazy, man. Or something. I don't know. Man, I don't know how y'all feel about crazy people, not crazy people, but fuck. Some of the stuff that I think is dark. How dark? Well, shoot. Find me the darkest black person you can find, and even darker than that. You know what I'm saying? Find me the darkest of darkest things, and it probably would be darker than that. You know what I'm saying? Too dark. I don't think you want to know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, I keep my humor to myself now. So if you see me randomly bust out laughing, that's because I thought something and it was it's probably too bad to say out in public. Know what I'm saying? Oh, I do shit like that all the time. I be laughing in my sleep, man. I'm always having a good time. I don't know how I be watching people walking around all grumpy butt and shit. I be like, look at Mr. Grumpy Butt over there. He's mad about nothing because he's living. Oh, that sucks. Fucking loser. I probably should have let that out. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Ooh, man. Man says, I put him on child support because he doesn't love me ass. Oh, ooh. Oh, damn. I'll be thinking that. I'll be like, that's cute, bro. That runs, like, that's, okay. That's the only thought that really, like, you know. And it's not like I didn't want a person. It's just like, you know, they wasn't on some shit that I was on. And, you know, like, they still argue with me. Some things will never change, bro. I'd be like, nah, I don't want to argue, man. Like, I don't have time to argue about silly stuff, you know. And I make simple requests just to see if there's any loyalty there. But you know, it is what it is, man. One thing about life is you live and you learn. We all learning because we all living. You should have already knew that. I don't know. I just be, yo. I was chatting with a cat earlier, right? Like, I scooped. I don't know. I was doing some Uber driving, you know, just dropping off food, and I met a cat. He was like, yo. Like, I just got kicked out of this shorty house. You know, I stay like close by Oak Cliff. Can you go drop me off? I was like, yeah, sure, bro. Yeah. So I go, like, you know, we had a 7-Eleven. I was like, look, I got like 2 orders I gotta go pick up real quick, you know. So let me go, boom, drop these orders. Mind you, it's like, shoot, bang. Oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning right here, right now. 4:37. 4:37. Oh, never mind. This one say 4:40. Okay, so it's 4:40. Whatever. Yeah, man. I forgot what I was about to talk about. I'm taking a break right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been driving all night. Driving all. It's been a good night. You know? Yeah. Cooling. Okay. There it is. Okay. So I met this cat, you know, I met this cool dude. He was cool. It was about 50 seats. Like, and like, man, I've always been that young dude that hangs out with like the generations above me, for real. Like, you know, like all the older cats, like, listening, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm a little bit before my time, you know, because like, yo, I hang out with older dudes and I get their perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think as a person. Like, tell me what you feel about life. Like, what direction, you know, like, let's think on bigger picture. Because don't come at me with no small talk. Like, I need this entertained. Like, if you come to me talking some stupid shit, like, man, let me tell you about my prison. Nah, cuz, I'm good. I don't want to hear about your gay fantasy when you know you was going through those times where you thought you was a thug, but really you just need to get a plug. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear about it. Like, you know, like, I understand you had a great time in there. It was like whatever little party, hotel, you know, like, motherfuckers is wilding. You know, you just same sex all day, every day, you know, and every now and again you got a girl in the mix. I get it, you know. Y'all have fun in there, bro. It just ain't my thing. I don't know, man. Maybe if they had me in a prison locked with all women, shit, I'd be in prison quite often. Like, for real. That'd be a fun prison. I don't know, man. It depends. Like, as long as, I don't know. Yeah, you know, dark thoughts. Probably gonna do that a lot too, man. Dark thoughts, man. Dark thoughts. Oh, let me just be quiet. I shouldn't say that out loud. I wish I could just save that. Should have said it. And then, I don't know, man. Alright, let me get off that subject. Yeah, I had some real dark thoughts. That one. Man. Oh my. Oh shit, let me turn this car off. I'm burning gas. Tweaking. Yeah. Burning gas up, man. Like, I try to be cost efficient, you know, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Motherfuckers are spending money in the government. Like, motherfuckers are spending money in the government. And when I was up in that motherfucker, I love it, bro. I love it. Like, you know, like, some things is like, okay, yeah, we should spend the money on. Some things is like, maybe we shouldn't have spent the money on it. But we spent the money on, it's already too late to go back, you know? And that's it. Life is a learning process. There's cause and effects, like, but we've created a fake cause and effect system. You know, there's only one true system. This has always been since the beginning. You know, I was talking with this older cat about that, and that one true system is prey, predator, fuck, sleep, eat. That's it. Prey, predator, eat, sleep, fuck. You ain't eating. You either sleeping or fucking. I mean, obviously, you gotta do some work to get the food. So we should probably throw some working in there. That's mandatory. Well, not working. Let's say hunting. You know, if you was a hunter, you gotta put in some time to hunt. If your main food was chickens, you gotta farm them chickens so nobody steal you. You gotta protect your food. You know, like, if you was a fisherman, that means every day you gotta get out there and either go fishing or you gotta have some fish saved up. And if you like vegetables, well, do you know how to get your own vegetables? You know what to pick from, what not to pick from. What life is you living? That's how I feel about, like, life in general. Like, those are the real raw rules that we're all born into, is how you are going to continue to breathe, eat, sleep, and fuck every day. Like, you know, that's up to you. Like, if you got food stacked up on if you got food stacked up, then you already halfway there. I mean, and like, you don't even have to eat every day. Like, for real. I've been, I guess, like, right now, I did a fast recently. I'm actually like probably like 170 right now. I don't know, I haven't weighed myself. I could be like 183 probably. between 170 and 183, 185. That's where I'm sitting at right now. Which I like. For me, that is extra heavyweight because my frame is already like, my style is I like to wrestle, I like to grab shit. Like, if I were to get in a fight with them, that's literally how I live. It's like, like all my clothes are. If I was gonna get into a fight, can I fight in these? And I'm like, this outfit, yeah, this would be a fun outfit to fight in. I even got matching shoes. You know what I'm saying? Can you see my shoes? Actually, I'm not even gonna advertise those. I don't get no money for them, so it's some shoes with a check globe mark. They even match the shirt. It's dope. So yeah, this outfit's bought to you by me today. And yeah, no advertisements. All I'm saying. But yeah, I could take a nap right now. I definitely could take a nap for sure. Is it nap time? I should just. Yeah. I'm about to really go full blast with this shit. For real. I really haven't pushed myself on my content at all, and I could definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely about to step it up. Like, ooh, I might put actually, nah, you know what? I ain't got nothing better to do. Why don't I just put maximum effort forward? Let's do it. Let me know in the comments if that just made you yawn. It made me yawn. Oh, man. I'm just tired. Usually I wouldn't be talking this much, for real. And I would say, I would actually, this is how much I actually talk to myself. Shut up. Don't say that. Or don't even think anything weird. Whatever. It's not your thoughts. These are my thoughts. And I tell myself to shut the fuck up. So you should shut the fuck up. How about fucking that? Seriously though. I do tell myself shut the fuck up, bro. Like, like, don't even say nothing. Like, you don't need to talk right now. Because I just like to talk. Like, I don't know, man. My grandma liked to talk too. We be talking on the phone for like hours. And yeah, it's like, we just be talking. Like, I mean, some of the stuff is more like, talking. I feel like, man, she's just giving me warnings and stuff like that. But, I ask her questions and stuff like that, pick her brain. Learn her history and stuff like that, because grandma tell me some of everything. Yeah. I just call, check in. Well, actually, she be calling more than I call. I'm terrible at calling. But, like, it just feels good that, like, somebody was thinking, call, we talk, not screw you. Other than that, I'm usually hanging to myself. I just, I would say developed such a great relationship with myself that I don't about anything that I do. Like, I move with a complete, like, yeah, I want to do this. I've seen no hesitation. That's how I move. No hesitation. If I'm going to do it, yeah, I'm going to do it. But I'm still, like, there's, like, listen, with anything, I'm still going to check it out first, there's always look around. You have to, I don't know, man. In the planet we live in, when you're living, there's real rules. There's not like this whole weird society thing where, I don't know, man. Like, I feel weird being around most of y'all because I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with these fucking people? Yeah, I'm like, we all the same. Like, like I read the internet and I'm like, why is this even a thing? Like, why is, the idea of us, like, separating so prevalent in our media? Like, you think about it, like Star Wars. Well, like, why is that, like, Harry Potter? There's always got to be some type of struggle, some type of fight. Is that, I think sometimes, like, is this done just to please some inner thought in our mind that there's always, I mean, I don't know why people are fascinated on that, but, like, I think that is a part of keeping someone entwined, to not fully connect with each other, is, you have to break that barrier of I would put my life in your hands. For me, I would rather walk up to somebody, like, if you're going to really truly introduce yourself to me, call me crazy. But I would rather us walk up to each other with two guns to our heads and say, hey, do we got a problem with each other? Let's just go ahead and end it. If you have a problem with me, let's just go ahead and, do it. Motherfucker. Put me down. Shit. Do it. What's it gonna do for me? Nothing. I don't got a problem with nobody. And if you got a problem with me, why? Seriously. If you have a problem with me, I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't care. Like, I'm like, in my eyes, seriously, I don't do anything wrong. And if I did something wrong, I apologize. Or I wouldn't actually apologize. But, like, let's say I got some facts wrong and then I discover some truth later and some things that I might have indicated possibly didn't go down. I would say, you know what? Exactly that. I've learned some new facts, and yeah, I'm pretty sorry. But at the end of the day, I don't have any trust for anybody. Only myself. I don't trust anybody around me. Just myself. And why should you? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. The internet's fucking weird. Like, it just, I'm glad that I have the internet because it allowed me to learn so much more about people than, you know, like, I mean, I was in the military. I learned a lot about people. People are weird. Weird as hell. Sometimes I don't know, man. I don't know why, but just built like that. Like but the thing is, every person has their own weirdness. So it's normal to be weird. Right? But no, it is normal to be weird, but I've seen a lot where people try to act together. And I feel like actors, of the same, or people are trying to figure out, like, what to act like. I've seen a lot of people mimic each other, which I think is also very interesting, but I don't know, man. I don't think we should all do that in groups because it limits you, Like, I don't think we should limit who or what we are or what we can possibly be. That's not what we're meant to do. Well, I mean, that's not what I'm meant to do. I mean, yeah. I don't put myself in any labels, or I have a hard time, like, everything has to be labeled in life, like, like, oh, especially like, hey, what do you do? And I'm like, I do everything, anything. I'm a verb. I'm always doing something, and I have to be doing something, because if I'm not, I'm still doing something when I'm doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm doing nothing, I'm probably thinking, or about to start thinking, or maybe I'm sitting. Maybe, I mean, there's a lot of things I can do to describe what I'm doing. That's the best part about it. I'm always doing something. Gotta do. Look, we're getting too long here. I'm gonna stop giving y'all long videos, man, because they take too long to upload. I ain't gonna lie. I think I told y'all that before.